Hello everyone, we are the SeaMen. We are back with our new podcast after a long time. So today we will talk about manifestation. So what I want to say is everything we human created first, it was all created in our mind. All the technology, all the buildings we see on Earth or in space. It was only an expression before later it got manifested into reality. So all the things we have done until everything came from a human mind, whether the effect of those things were positive or negative. So, what is manifestation? When we say manifestation, it is an application on how we use our innate talent into create something that others can see, admire, and bring happiness. It is a creative idea to turn a piece of art, story, poem, music, and many other things into reality. So, for example, like a person when he manifests something, so like he want to do something in his life to get a step ahead of his life. So for that manifestation, he have to do hard work. He have to do mehnat to achieve that manifestation. It's not like I manifested it and I'm doing nothing. Just ho jayega, ho jayega, ho jayega. And it's not going to happen like that.
Hmm.
So what you guys want to say?
ठीक
It's
है so
like
before I say something, जीशान, जब तू मैनिफेस्ट कर रहा है, ठीक है,
yeah,
तब तो एग्जैक्टली तेरा प्रोसेस क्या है? You're just thinking and you're working hard at it.
yeah.
But what do you
I'm
think is happening? हाँ,
I'm concentrating my mind towards certain point I have to achieve.
okay.
Yeah. So and to achieve that point, I am doing my hard work. I am doing all the things that is required to get that point, get to that point.
Hmm. बराबर बोला.
Yeah.
Exactly how manifestation is, and काफी हद तक इसको I feel काफी cult like behavior में लिया जाता है. I think manifestation itself could be really healthy for you. Even though तुम manifest नहीं कर रहे हो कुछ भी, it's more like that you're trying to prepare your mind to do a certain task or to achieve a certain goal. Things could be in your control, things can go out of your control. It's not really up to you. You can only control the things you can. But manifestation basically तू अपने mind को control कर रहा है to do certain tasks, like to be more determined and to be more hopeful, I would say.
So, so I read it somewhere. I don't remember if I read it or saw it in a video. So this person gives a really good example. So suppose, like, I want to buy a specific deodorant. Let's say मेरे को Axe का एक specific fragrance खरीदने का, ठीक है?
Mm.
So now I'm thinking about it. Okay. So now what happens? So I know how it smells. Okay, and I know I have to buy it eventually. So what happens is, अभी तेरे बाजू में if somebody else is using the same deodorant, you tend to notice it, right? Like, I know this smell. Like, this is
Yeah.
like I want to buy this. Same way if you see like if you want to buy a car, okay. So now you what happens is you start noticing this car more on the road. Yeah, you know somebody who owns this car. Now same way now if you talk about manifesting, it's like you have a set goal in mind. Okay, like suppose तेरे को doctor बनने का. So now what happens is like if suppose you're in a party or a social gathering and somebody is talking somewhere about the medical field. Normally if your goals are something else, you won't pay attention to that conversation. But now since in your head you want to be a doctor, you want to go into the medical field, you tend to pay attention to this conversation. Or let's say even if it's a presentation or it's a seminar, you probably tend to pay more attention if it aligns with your goal. The same way, like when you're thinking, when you have this specific goal, you start seeing more paths opening up. Like these ways are already there in your life. Like ये सब options था, but you were never really noticing it. But now since you're always thinking about it, like it's always coming to your head, कि I have to reach there. So now you can clearly see like multiple ways where you can get there. So I think that's where like manifestation really helps. Like it opens up your mind to much more possibilities like to reach your goal if you have something like dead set in mind.
Hmm. But there are many like it's a controversial topic. I would say, because manifestation, it's not exactly, it's pseudo psychology. Like proper researches हुए नहीं है.
Yeah.
So do you all have any thoughts on that? Like why can't they reach a conclusion? What is happening behind this topic? Things like that. Why are there not proper researches on manifestation if it exists? Like cult following hai, that I can say that for sure. And there are people who like firmly believe. So why do you all think research is near?
I think because of the religions, like many religions says that every step that human takes is a decision of Lord. It's a decision of God. So
Okay.
we we can make our own plans, but the God determines our steps.
Yeah.
So we think that it is a sin to manifest. That's why I guess.
Sin ka to I've never heard the sin aspect before.
So
I mean, I'm manifesting something. We are making our own plan. But
Yeah.
what religion says is our plans are determined by the God. So we cannot do anything against that, against the God will. So we are, when we manage something, we are our own God. So we are going against that concept of religion.
Okay.
Okay, so if मतलब basically you're trying to say if you manifest that you are the god. ऐसा कुछ बोल रहे हैं.
No. If I manifest something, I want to become a doctor. Okay. So and God will is like you can't become a doctor. For example, I'm giving. So I am going against the God will, na?
Where is God?
Against the will of the God.
But I
And
mean,
God means the God.
नहीं, but it's like you're having a dinner conversation with God. हाँ भगवान आज मैंने सोचा है मैं डॉक्टर बनूंगा. तू नहीं बन सकता.
बजट नहीं है तेरे पास.
हाँ तो मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि लाइक गॉड जो तू गॉड का एग्जांपल दे रहा है, where is it coming from? How are you having a conversation with God exactly?
I'm not having a conversation with God. I'm just saying. But I will like. अभी what religion says. अब बोला ना मैंने कि everything that we do is determined by the God. ये point clear है?
Okay, yeah.
So then अभी देख what God decided for me to become a software tester.
Okay.
Where is this coming from exactly? God decided for me that I want to be a software tester.
I am giving an example.
But like, how do you know the will of God? ऐसा पूछ रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, how do I know the will of God?
Thank you.
Hi. How do I know the will of God? Well, that's a very good question.
No, see, मतलब इसमें क्या एक irony, like एक paradox kind of आ जाता है कि what if God actually wants you to be a doctor, but you're like भगवान, God will make a way और तू रुका रहेगा. And but what if you actually doing hard work is the way to go into God's will, like तू hard work करेगा, because obviously being a doctor is not easy, like you have years of education, so that's your hard work. So basically, what if that is like maybe it's like if like God का will है तो maybe it max I can say maybe you it strikes an interest in you. Like अभी सबका interest अलग रहता है. Everybody wants to become something else. So maybe that aspect, maybe somewhere I can say depends on God. कि someone puts it in your head कि because it's very weird कि like all of us are different choices, like of what we want to become. Like everybody likes something else. So maybe that is one aspect we are born with कि कि maybe eventually I'll start liking dancing, or I'll start liking drawing or something like that. So maybe that is where like set it in your head, and the rest of the decision is yours, like how to get there.
And sometimes तो तुम्हारा decision भी नहीं रहता है. It's like sometimes life takes you there.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes also peer pressure.
And sometimes you just get lucky. Luck is a thing. You can't escape that.
So we mistake some luck for universal listing kind of thing. Like everybody, you must have heard it a lot. The universal listing. But so we mistake luck for like that. Like manifest कर रहे हैं, बैठे we are getting things. So that can be somewhere. It's not only hard work. I mean, your luck is also important, right? Like wherever you go.
Yeah, luck is also important. Like being at the same place, like at the right place
at the
at the
right
right
time.
time. That is also important. But yeah, like
It's also important.
manifestation का ना एक synonymous research भी है on positive or negative mindset. So like basically वही होता है ना, like if you're thinking positively, like suppose I will achieve my goal,
हाँ.
I will beat this, or I will beat this is an exam or whatever. So like going with the mindset of winning is going to help a lot rather
Yeah.
than going with the mindset कि हाँ you're going to lose.
True.
So like somewhere or the other you're hoping that you'll lose. Like if you're going with a negative
Yeah.
mindset. Yeah, of course. वैसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि like suppose like things went bad, like you were doing something. Suppose exam went bad, but you were going with like a
Positive
victory
mindset.
mindset. Yeah. So it's not like a positive mindset is going to guarantee your victory at point, but like it increases your chances, I would say.
Yeah, or maybe it helps you in the process at least. It's not the result. It helps you in the process.
Yeah. वही process अच्छा करोगे तो it increases your chances, no?
Yeah.
Now, of course, like you will be able to do things that you control,
Yeah.
like efficiently and very well, compared to and like outside thing, तो you can't really do anything. So
Yeah.
जितना तुम control कर सकते हो उतना you can do it well.
Yeah, from our side, we have to give 100% to get that manifested thing to achieve, na?
तो determine कैसे करें 100% दिया ना?
Like वही ना, तू बोला ना जैसे तो जितना तू कर सकता है, तो what I can do is my 100%.
Maybe अगर तू 80% भी देगा तो भी हो जाएगा. और threshold किसने रखा है?
Maybe तेरा luck plays 20% of that and you get through.
Yeah.
हाँ तो can I say like toxic positivity is also people have introduced a manifestation. So what, for example, I am manifesting that I will be positive for the whole year, and that manifest I am putting on the others also. कि you have to be also positive. If you be negative, then it will affect me. So it will kind of toxic positivity, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Again, वो cult like behavior में बहुत आ जाता है.
Yeah.
जो manifestation में रहता है ना. And cult like behavior, it's like very prominent on the internet as well. I think it's an internet slang only. जो manifestation का आया है ना.
Yeah.
Like it became a like internet sensation like अभी 2018 2019 में. And then from there only it started as a like maybe even before that. I'm not too sure.
It was like I know of, like I watch a lot of movies. So मेरे को movies में ऐसा like I see a lot where these like back in the 80s 90s they used to drive their car. Morning radio used to be things like I can conquer this day. I can do amazing in this meeting. I'm going to have the best day of my life. Radio pe there are talks, not talks.
Oh yeah.
People saying it on
Affirmations.
repeat. Affirmations. Yeah.
Affirmations.
Yeah. Affirmations. So, yeah.
That's a good topic actually to dive in. Like, what do you all think? Do affirmations work? Because it's a form of manifestation. You manifest daily.
Yeah.
I become a doctor. I'll become a doctor. I'll become a doctor. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. What do you think?
I mean, I feel it does work. Like, I feel it. What you're doing is you're constantly reminding your brain, ki, even today this is my goal. Like even tomorrow this is my goal. Day after tomorrow this is my goal. So you're constantly reminding your brain or yourself, ki, I have to get here. Whatever today is, even if today was bad or today was a very good day or today was a very bad day, tomorrow I have the same goal which I have to follow and I have to get there. So I think the constant process of reminding yourself that you need to be somewhere, or you need to do better, or you need this thing to be in your happy place maybe. So I think that will kind of help you. Maybe it won't let you down.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't let you stray away from your goal. Like when things go bad or something.
Yeah. It happens with me every time. Like if that I didn't keep any goal, and होता है मेरे साथ में कभी-कभी कि I tend to bore things. For example, I'll give my assignments I do. If I don't think about it, like I have to do, I'll not do it for the day. Because even if I start at the mid of the day, I'll do just for a 5 minute, 10 minutes, and I'll think it's very boring today. I'll do it tomorrow. So I'm not reminding my part of that mind that I have to focus and I have to complete my work for today. That's real life example for me.
But I think वो तो sense of urgency से भी आ जाता है ना, मतलब if your assignment is due tomorrow, ठीक है, and you have to start doing it today anyhow, तो urgency तेरे को push करेगा.
Yeah.
That is also there.
Yeah, like I don't think your life manifestation would be मेरे को assignment करना है.
Maybe it is. I have to not get fired because I did not do this assignment. Maybe I need to keep this job, so I have to do this assignment.
Yeah.
Something
So I
like
want to ask this question. So, like, people say that for manifestation, you have to come out with all your 5 senses. So, can anyone give me any example of it?
I think what they mean is that you need to breathe it, you need to feel it, you need to talk about it every day. You say it every day. Affirm every day.
Like, see it. इसलिए लोग बोलते हैं ना, if you have a goal, write it somewhere where you can see it every day.
Yeah.
When you talk about hearing it, वो radio talks के affirmations रोज का. I can do this. I know. I've heard a lot of people doing things like, if they like अगर उन लोगों को dancer बनने का, so they put their role model का photo किधर तो, कि मेरे को I have to be as good as this person who I really look forward to becoming or something like that. So seeing it, smell I don't know. Like,
because I think no, it's a way of saying. Smell it.
Yeah.
Like you just need to be in that zone. And that's how you'll achieve. That's about that. And I think like they keep posters and shit like for like for reminding them daily about their goals is because our brain forgets very easily.
Yeah.
So it constantly needs to be reminded कि भाई like ये तेरे को करना है कैसे भी करके. Like if you're feeling lazy and you see it तो थोड़ा तेरे को आता है हाँ ठीक है कर लेता हूँ मैं.
Yeah.
Even if it's for an hour, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
A good way to motivate yourself.
I will add another question here. For like, if I am feeling low, not feeling good today, at that point of my life, can I manifest something?
If you're feeling low,
yeah,
depends. Are you even in a like stage to think about something? Because you're feeling low because of some reason. It will boggle your mind a lot. And if you're, like if take a depression, then you need to go to a therapist.
Yeah, at least it's okay to take time. Like,
what sort of you can pause for some time. Or you can, like if you're feeling really low and then देखो like एक urgency है कि काम करना है or something like that, then you start from like 15-20 minutes of just like I would say that like, I would do that. अभी सबके लिए different हो सकता है. वो disclaimer में पहले दे देता हूँ. I would do like 15-20 minutes of work and then leave. Like I'll just wallow in my sadness. Then constantly build up from there.
Yeah.
And it's difficult. I'm not going to say it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but अगर वो urgency रहता है तो otherwise you take your time यार. You need to sort yourself first. उसमें manifestation, I wouldn't even think about manifesting, dude. तभी. Because your mind will be in like such bad, like it depends कि क्या हो रहा है. Like you're feeling low for no reason. You're what? That's very nuanced.
Somebody died, or
somebody died. Then and तेरे को like करना है, then that's difficult.
Yeah. There's a limit for that also, no? You can't be like psychotic. Oh shit, मेरे को आज भी कुछ करने का. I have this funeral to attend, but मेरे को I need to accomplish my goals.
मेरे को IIT crack करना है.
IIT crack करना.
Yeah, like I mean, हाँ तेरा कल एग्जाम है, then up to you really. तुम्हारे लिए क्या प्रायोरिटीज रखते हो वो बहुत मैटर करता है. And I'm not demeaning saying कि IIT shouldn't be a priority. अगर कोई मर जाता है, it really depends on you. No judgment there.
So maybe you're working hard for like, this is the second or third time you're giving the exam and you're like, you're working hard and एक दिन
हाँ, बहुत nuanced subject है वो. Like if you're feeling low, what to do? Like should you manifest or not? वो तुम्हारी मर्जी भाई, तुमको manifest करना करो, नहीं करना मत करो. But good to process your whatever you're feeling.
Yeah, because people think, that's like, that shouldn't be part of the process only. Like, moping sadness is not part of the process. It's just like, even if you're sad, even if you're depressed, you have to, achieve what you thought of today. The people don't think about the concept
5 stages of grief क्यों बोलते हैं? Process करने को ही time लगता है. And it's like up and down. It's not a constant flow. कभी you feel very good about it, लगता है कि हो गया सब कुछ ठीक, बाद में वापस slump में. There is no proper way of saying that.
Does manifestation affect our emotional health?
Huh?
How?
Depends. It can make you go crazy. It can be really beneficial for you. Like what I mean by that is that if you keep telling yourself and eventually you stop believing on it. कि मैं ये तो हमेशा बोलता रहता हूँ, the failures come to you. It will drive you crazy, bro. मैं बोलेगा मैं किसके लिए कर रहा हूँ ये? Maybe ये डॉक्टर मेरे like भगवान, जैसे तू बोल रहा था, भगवान ने बोला ही है कि भाई मेरे को डॉक्टर नहीं बनना है, ये जाऊंगा मैं भाई. So वो बात हो गई. फिर it will make you go crazy or it will make you more determined. हाँ ठीक है, ये failure आ गया, अच्छा ठीक है, I will do even better. Depends.
Otherwise, I mean, if you see progress also, like तेरे को progress दिख रहा है, it's not like you achieved a goal, but तेरे को you think you have gone one step ahead, so you get a satisfaction and happiness also. हाँ, कुछ तो हो रहा है इधर.
Even if I sometimes like not happy and I'm sad, I have to keep that manifestation, the goal in my mind. Yeah, like not like
like why again, sadness depends how sad you are. Yeah. If you're sad because of a setback, it really depends. Then like कि मेरे को आगे बढ़ना है या फिर मेरे को कुछ और चूज करना है.
Yeah.
So like keep manifesting.
We have to validate our own feelings.
हाँ, evaluation is necessary.
No, even when you're
and
very
some
happy.
different रहते हैं ना.
हाँ, no,
सब different रहते हैं.
Very happy, like suppose to vacation पे है. And like you're having a time of your life on our beach, so you should not sit and think, oh हाँ मेरा आज ये goal है, I have to achieve this कैसे भी करके.
हाँ, आज मैंने work क्यों नहीं किया? हाँ, आज मैंने कसरत क्यों नहीं की?
Yeah.
Enjoy. You like vacation का party क्या है? Like you achieved something that you wanted. That's why you are on a vacation. You deserve that break.
And maybe you were like on a very low point and you needed a break from your common environment and you went for a vacation. Maybe that can also be.
like बहुत two point of view से देख सकता है वो चीज को. So anyway, I want to go. हाँ, बोल.
जिसान ने क्वेश्चन पूछा, मेरे को लग रहा है उसे थेरेपी सेशन में बैठे हम लोग.
I'm not very good asking questions. I'm not questions are not like I should not ask questions. क्या?
No, you should ask questions. ऐसा like you don't like you can ask us out of the podcast also. Like, you remember we are friends in real life also. हाँ बोल रोहित.
ऐसे क्वेश्चन पॉडकास्ट के रेस में पूछा इधर.
हाँ ठीक है, तो आउटसाइड भी पूछ सकता है, वो उसका पॉइंट है.
अच्छा, इसलिए कल हम लोगों ने पूछा था when we met yesterday, इसलिए ऐसा बैठा है. अरे अब भी नहीं पूछ सकता, कल पॉडकास्ट है, कल पूछता है लोग.
पब्लिकली पूछूंगा मैं. But yeah, like जो तूने बोला, literally it's very nuanced. अगर तू मेरे को बहुत specific example दे सकता है, then we can say something about it.
like real life example कुछ रहेगा तेरे पास तो in your own personal life.
Yeah, or a friend.
What kind of example I can give?
Like तेरा first job था, like your तभी तेरा goal was तेरे कुछ तो पैसा कमाना है, you want a source of income, but
I wanted to go. I wanted to पैसा from going Goa.
Yes, that was your goal. और मेरे को याद है like we were searching for jobs and all, like मेरे को गोवा के लिए पैसा चाहिए, like oh nevertheless, but was your first job good, like did it make you genuinely happy?
No, it doesn't make me happy anymore.
कितना
I
गाली
don't
दिया
like
तू अपने
any
कंपनी
kind of thing. I am not Ashleil guy. Okay, I am very Sharif and that.
no,
Not,
but at the
not
same point
abuse.
नहीं, पर at the same point you achieved your goal ना, तेरे को गोवा के लिए पैसा, you had money to come to Goa.
Yeah.
देख
So
सकते हो अश्लील गिरी आया कहाँ से वो समझ में नहीं
हाँ
आया
यार असली क्यों
क्या
बोला?
अश्लील बोला ना
Yeah, I didn't pay attention. It skipped my. Yeah, please elaborate why.
I don't abuse. ये बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
You don't abuse or ऐसा. Sure, okay. You don't worry, your previous company is not watching. Like,
maybe
I mean, they are, I guess.
they are
My manager follows.
अभी वो लोग ने देख लिया तेरा असली चेहरा
but why, my
But
point
okay.
was, no, you achieved your goal, but at what expense? Like at what cost? So it is not always about like achieving your goal.
Yeah.
लोग सोचते हैं, एक बार उधर पहुंच गए, like however your life is, it's fine, like you reached your goal, like even if you're suffering every day, but it matters, like you should be happy
Anything-
also.
बैलेंस स्ट्राइक करना रहता है एनीथिंग टू द एक्सट्रीम इज और एनीथिंग टू द लोएस्ट इट्स बैड फॉर यू आइदर
हाँ वही, like गोल का क्या होता है, like when you reach the goal you are happy, okay, like suppose you wanted to crack the exam और तूने क्रैक कर लिया, तेरा रिजल्ट के दिन हैप्पी है, like you're happy for 1 month, तू कॉलेज में एडमिशन जा रहा है, और suppose you're giving that exam for a to apply for job, तेरा resume में अच्छा दिख रहा है, okay, you got a job now. But what about after that? What about the continuous happiness level? What if your job is like shit? It's like you driving you crazy every day. The goal achieve करके क्या फायदा हुआ?
Yeah. Like that
Like you are
happens.
asking this as a question or you're making a point of
No,
it?
I'm like a rhetorical question. Like, what is the use of achieving
Right.
your goal when it's not making you happy in the long term? Like, it gave you happiness when you achieved it, but long term, again.
It
बराबर
affects on long term. It affects. I've been affected by it.
बट वही लाइक मैनिफेस्टेशन का क्या लोग सोचते हैं इट इज ओनली लाइक इट थिंक ऑफ मैनिफेस्टेशन एज अ कंपेनियन हु विल गाइड यू टू द गोल बाद में उसका निकल जाता है
Yeah.
देन अनदर मैनिफेस्टेशन कम्स अच्छा मेरे को ये जॉब से बेटर चाहिए so it will guide you till there and then it will go that's what I think of it
Point to point.
so I don't think long term happiness again it comes in a different topic only then you need to stop like then तो तुम अगर तुमको happiness चाहिए then you define your own या फिर अगर तुमको ऐसा साधु बनना है साधु बन जाओ वो भी हो सकता है
नहीं वही as like
Depends.
तूने companion का example दिया, like when people say the universe is this thing. So like people sometimes think they're talking to the universe कि कि मेरे को ये चाहिए. So maybe some people get this idea कि in this goal what I'm trying to achieve, I'm not alone. There is something out there which is kind of helping me out. उससे also I mean it works for people because you think you have this confidence that something is backing you up. So it works out too.
And why like suppose why इसलिए like you give your manifestation a form of God मतलब भगवान मेरे साथ
God
है
complex kind of.
हाँ if they don't believe in God and believe in the universe तो universe मेरे साथ है
हाँ.
if they don't believe in God या फिर universe मैं अपने साथ हूँ
Yeah.
Like I am
वैसा
my
हो
own
जाता है।
God types. वही बोला ना कि like at the start he said actually वो बोला कि I am trying to make my own path, so I am playing the role of God in my life.
Yeah.
हाँ, it's called इसको कुछ तो it's a specific term for it. Panentheism ऐसा कुछ बोलता है उसको कि
Panentheism?
panentheism.
I haven't heard of it.
Panentheism. Yeah, it's basically that only. Like either you consider that God is part of the universe, or you consider God is the universe, and you go ahead with that mentality in your mind.
Pantheism is a belief that reality is identical with divinity, or that all things compose an all-encompassing immanent God or goddess. What is it?
Yeah.
पहली बार मैंने सुना ये term.
No,
Yeah,
and I was
मैंने पहली
reading
बार
about
सुना।
this one. Like when people talk to the universe, what is their mentality that goes on? Like, it's like did you start now or वो पहले से ही था? Like apparently this has been existing quite some time. Like people talking to the universe, or people like there are times where people like in the olden days used to talk to the stars, thinking that there's often वो belief था कि a dead person becomes a star.
Oh yeah, मेरे दादाजी देख रहे हैं.
Yeah. So वो olden times से आया, and people used to talk to, like, look at stars and legit talk, thinking that that person is actually listening, and maybe, from the afterlife or from the way beyond, this person can maybe still help you get where you want to be. Since, family helps or family kind of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very interesting.
when you talk about that, so I mean, according to like we manifest it. If I good deeds in this life, I will get benefits in other life. That is also
We're
kind
not
of manifestation,
manifesting
only,
that,
na?
no?
Yeah, like what
We're
that
just doing it.
yeah, we are doing it because we believe in it, and what we believe in is kind of manifestation, only, na?
Belief and manifesting अलग होता है ना. तेरा belief, like you believe in a religion, that's not manifesting. Or you believe, like, some
Like
anything
for
for that
example,
matter.
I want to be a doctor, and I believe that I can be a doctor.
You can,
So
potential पे you can believe, like I have the potential to.
yeah. अच्छा. This shit doesn't count here.
This shit. अभी देख बोल रहा था abuse नहीं करेगा.
Yeah.
Abuse नहीं करता मैं.
Shit is a bad word, yeah. Kids shows में censor होता है ये सब.
Yeah.
In the long run, if you have to get monetized, तेरी वजह से लोगों को पैसा नहीं मिलने वाला. I will cut it from your salary. मैं बोल रहा हूँ हम दोनों को ना तेरे salary से we get shares from your only salary. If I come to know that we got demonetized because somebody showed the finger in the video, I'm telling you.
But I want to ask you this, like, what do you think of people on the internet or otherwise, like just books over, and they are talking about manifestation? Like, have you all seen such videos or have you all read such books? And if yes, then what do you all think of their way of manifesting?
I've seen videos. I've legit seen, like, YouTube पे ऐसा like 2-3 घंटे का videos रहता है which say that, like, affirmations loop पे बोलता है. I don't know what manifesting, loop पे बोलते रहता है. So and I see the comments and all. There are like part of people who actually listen to it on a daily basis. Like, how when we commute, normally either we listen to podcasts or music or things like that. These people listen to those videos while they commute or while they are on work or while they are working. And somehow, like, there are a lot of people who say that it helps them. So and there are a lot of people who say, this is BS. Like, what is this? Like, you're just listening to this on a loop. Like, even just, I don't know. Like, so, I think it depends on in what mentality you go into it. Like, if you go into the mentality, you come with the mentality, this can help me. So maybe it may help you. And if you come with the mentality, like, I have heard a lot about this, what this is going on. I want to see if it really works. So it may not work out for you. I mean, so the thing is, what YouTube video ka the method is, there's no right or wrong way. You just do it how you've been told, and it works for some, it doesn't work for some. So it's a very generalized topic,
like dividing topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also seen videos of Sadgurus and people.
Sadguru एक ही है.
हाँ, Sadguru एक ही है.
अच्छा, that white guy with दाढ़ी वाला guy ना.
That is Sadguru, yeah.
Yeah, I've
अभी
seen his
बहुत सारे
videos.
बाबा तो है ऐसे, like same matter. Yeah, I get your point.
I've seen his videos. Like, he says how to manifest. He give examples how to manifest. And
Okay.
it's very long video, so I've not watched a full video because it's 2 hours video.
Okay, I thought you said wrong video. Okay.
हाँ तो फिर, but like जितना तूने देखा उसमें क्या था?
Basically giving a general idea about what is manifestation to normal public in normal English.
तो intro वही लिख के आया ना? Intro वही लिख के आया. Copy paste.
So he's giving general idea what is manifestation, how to manifest in the general public, like in a easy way that people can understand who doesn't know the concept of manifestation yet. And I like his views really well because he speaks very well. No,
He speaks well, yeah.
this is the only one Hindu Sadhguru I listen to.
Kind of racist.
Yeah, I don't know if this is okay. Debatable.
नहीं, but तूने बोला कि I like Sadhguru because he speaks well.
Yeah. It speaks about our reality, not on the basis of concept of religion. That's what I think.
I mean, yeah, I've also seen like he doesn't get a lot into religious concepts or abstracts.
Yeah.
Like he focuses more
Yeah.
on what he can explain, what is like psychologically, not necessarily.
Yeah. What is
It's,
it?
so it's not
Reality
like
based.
he's a Muslim or I'm a Catholic, so I can't see his video. Like he tries to make it
Yeah.
very general so everybody can, really watch his content.
Yeah, I don't watch much of his videos, so I don't know.
नहीं, मेरे को थोड़ा
I've
Facebook
heard
पे आता है
he's
कभी कभी.
great, but I don't know why he's great.
No, I mean,
वो देखना
so
पड़ेगा.
one thing I really find, I mean, I think I told you on this, I've seen it in a Gordon Ramsay video. This guy is a Baba, is a sadhu, and he works in an ashram on top of a hill, where they have
This
teachers
guy,
and
Sadhguru.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw a Gordon Ramsay video, and this guy he comes in a biker jacket on a dirt bike to go on top of the hill. So he takes Gordon Ramsay on the back seat of the dirt bike, and he takes the dirt bike on top of the hill. And I feel that was a really cool thing, but I don't know how that decides his, like how his teachings, but that is really cool.
Yeah. However, it doesn't really speak about on the basis of religion. It speaks about what is happening in reality, what is happening in society, and according to collecting all the data, then he conveys his message in very simple words.
Yeah.
So like, since manifestation as a topic is so divided, तो वो real life से कैसे connect करके बोल रहा है?
समझा नहीं मेरे को question.
अरे manifestation as a topic is only, तू जैसा बोल रहा था, he sticks to reality. He doesn't involve religion. He doesn't involve any abstract things. But manifestation as a topic itself is abstract. समझ रहा है?
Yeah.
So how does he deliver that?
How does it deliver that? How should I
तूने
explain?
उसको जितना थोड़ा देखा उसके हिसाब से मेरे को बता, बिकॉज़ तूने थोड़ा बहुत डेफिनेशन तो देखा रहेगा जो तूने इंट्रोडक्शन में लिखा है, थोड़ा बहुत जो भी है.
Yes.
Yeah, but like, what makes you think? I'm actually curious.
I mean, when I saw his video, मैंने इसे starting of 10 मिनट ही देखा होगा मुश्किल से, क्योंकि it was very long. Yeah. So he was, मैंने बोला ना, he was generally speaking what is manifestation, like how to manifest. So like what thinking of being positive. Don't at the time of manifest, like remove all the negative emotions from your mind, clear your mind. Then manifest. That what you want to manifest. The process of manifestation, like think about it first, then think about it that can you achieve that goal? Is it possible for you to achieve that goal?
मतलब like impossible goal नहीं होना चाहिए kind of.
Yeah.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
मैं grounded reality में होना चाहिए.
हाँ,
Yeah.
reality
Think
में.
about the reality, and then think about that. Can you achieve that goal or not?
Yeah. Like, can I get married to Megan Fox? Kind of. Like, yeah. Very,
Maybe you could. Who knows?
thank you.
It's a grounded reality. Like, if you tell me you can jump and then you can reach the moon, then no, that's not the reality. But maybe Megan Fox, yeah, still grounded in reality.
Ian, get that motivation for now.
आज अच्छा नहीं रहेगा. So, I mean, this Sadhguru, so I also saw a TED talk where this, she's a psychologist, this lady. So, matlab, she also explains like how we can manifest better, like to achieve our goals. So, matlab, it's not like a process the same, like, say it to yourself every day. But I think one thing that stood out is like, she said how it normally starts. Like, let's see, we are kids, okay? ऐसा starting से नहीं आता कि हाँ हम लोग का goal क्या है वो we don't know what our goals are not to be ना. Like when we are in school or something, we just think, okay, आ गया कुछ तो है. So always, mostly in situations, like even when you're adults actually, manifesting starts with daydreaming. Like, you look at someone, like you see some actor on TV, and you start daydreaming, what if I was in that actor's place? What if I was getting that fame, or what if I was such a good actor? What if I was getting that award instead of this person? Like what your reality would be. So you start daydreaming about things. Like, what if I had so much money? What if I was with this person? So, it starts from there. Like, you daydream about things. And eventually, you daydream enough and you'll be like, maybe I can actually do this. Maybe, I can get there. And then you turn it maybe into a goal. Okay, now this is what I want to achieve and I will try my best to achieve this. So that is one thing that stood out, like what I heard. Like, I had not seen anybody else mention the starting process of how it starts, like how this whole manifestation process starts. So I think that is, and that is, I think, very valid also. Like how we start looking at goals, is how we start having goals.
नहीं वो बहुत तरीके हो सकते हैं. Like of course, like outside influence is one of the major ones, I would say.
Yeah.
Because अंदर से ऐसा वो एक idea नहीं आता है compared to like how you see it, like how people around you talk about, like मतलब तेरे को अपना अंदर से नहीं आएगा कि मेरे को पेंटर बनने का है अगर तेरे सामने वाले सब बोल रहे हैं कि तेरे को डॉक्टर बनना है.
Yeah.
It's also depend on the society, na? Like what pressure we give upon that child.
I wouldn't call society also, I would call environment.
Yeah.
Society, yeah, but environment is like more ऐसा up close personal.
Like,
society is still generic ऐसा मतलब बहुत फैला हुआ है.
Yeah, like what if you want to become, say, pilot banega, but your family doesn't have the income to get you to that place.
But yeah, like daydreaming, तो yeah, like that's a good perspective, I would say. उधर से भी चालू हो सकता है.
Yeah.
वही ना Tom Holland thought man daydream की वो Spider-Man हो काश.
हाँ ये अच्छा निकाला तूने. Yeah. Like everything, like, I think manifestation as a thing even boomed after Tom Holland's thing.
Yeah.
Like बहुत सारे लोग फिर बोल रहे थे हाँ. And I think we were also discussing this like before, like a month ago.
Yeah.
जब भी like हम लोग का थोड़ा बात हो रहा था about things. Yeah. We'll also do it. But has it worked for y'all?
2 साल का expiry waste आने नहीं देंगे.
Hey. No,
we don't go there.
Yeah, so I'm asking कि तुम लोग like have you all ever manifested something and it worked?
Let me start.
You were waiting for that, weren't you?
This is my time to shine. Yeah, so
story time.
Yeah, story time, personal story time. So if people, should I mention that I live alone? मतलब मेरे घर पे आके raid वेड करेंगे तो I don't know. Okay, but yeah, no, nevertheless, yeah. So I live alone. My family currently stays in Dubai, and my family is very like closely bonded, let's say. So I was doing my diploma. So I was here since like last June. I was staying alone without my family. And so after the diploma, they were waiting for me to come to Dubai to search for a job and get settled there for good since my family is there. So I personally did not want to go to Dubai because I really like Mumbai and the people and the culture, whatever you want to say.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
W too.
Yeah, same. So I had to find a way to try and stay here. So I knew there were two. Like there was one way, obviously, get a job, but there were certain aspects to it. Like get a good job and like my job, like what I wanted. Plus, I need to get paid well, at least, so I can have some kind of argument with them. I'm getting paid well. I'm getting a good job, so I shouldn't leave this opportunity and come there. So one of my friend's sisters getting married, so I used that as an excuse to stay for a little longer, and I started manifesting and started telling people कि 1st of March I will start my new job in Mumbai, specifying in Mumbai. So I started with that. I got serious. I really, it helped me get more serious about applying for jobs. I made my portfolio website. I made my resume much better. I worked on my projects again. And I started applying properly. I started filling out the answers properly and things like that. And in 1 week, I had 2 job offers, 2 good job offers. And I started work last week. So I have a proper job and I'm in Mumbai right now. If not first month, so yeah, I'm not going to Dubai.
Yeah.
So
and yeah, personal goal fulfill हुआ तेरा.
Personal goal fulfill हुआ. And I'm happy with my job. That is another thing to talk that I'm really happy with that. At least till now, I'm happy. आगे का देखते हैं.
अभी तो शुरुआत है.
Yeah.
But maybe शुरू में I was happy कि I will be Goa. I was to Goa. I went to When I get the job, I get the money. I can go to Goa. But things happen. I got happy for a certain amount of time. Then job started uh, getting sad and sad and sad.
Therapy.
Was it only the job that made you sad, or?
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
Don't ahem.
yeah, I've never done manifesting, so I have no stories.
This is the first time I
But
tried it, and I was
interesting,
telling
na?
everyone कि हाँ मैं manifest कर रहा हूँ. Like let me try this shit out. Let me see if it works. Like I don't know if it was manifesting that worked or something, but I know I got a job and I'm still here and I'm going to be here. I know that much. So now I'm open to interpretation. Whatever works for me. If you have any logic or any psychology behind this, please go ahead. But yeah, it worked for me. Whatever it
Yeah.
was.
Fair. And one last question I had, and probably would be stupid, and probably मैं cut भी कर दूंगा bonus. I haven't thought of it properly. Like ये मेरे में literally अभी मैं 10 मिनट पहले podcast के 10 मिनट पहले ये question मैंने सोचा था. So, like since you were talking about like a psychologist talking about daydreams as a form of manifestation, and of course, psychologists before publishing anything, they have to do a certain amount of research.
Yeah.
But what makes us think that their research isn't biased? In the end, they are people.
True.
Research can be biased.
Like because research का पूरा point ही होता है कि objective होना चाहिए.
Oh, हाँ,
Like just
please.
take some local
Don't
example.
be
यार.
political, please.
ये क्वेश्चन रिपीट करने का तेरा.
अरे I'm asking like basic short question ये है कि
biased.
psychologists like can be biased. I'm talking about psychologists because like if you find a dark matter and then like you should be able to prove it like actual में होना चाहिए तेरे पास. But when it comes to psychologists and psychological theory, it's still very up in the air.
Yeah. No, I mean mostly. So, in the same TED talk, she gave an example of a survey. I don't know if she was she conducted the survey or she.
Like my point is that surveys can be like changed.
Yeah, it can be related to the people. Like you select a set of people, they can react differently. You select another set of people, they can react. So this was basically क्या था?
And it depends on your mood also. Like तभी ऐसा कैसा है तेरा mood while being giving the survey.
वो भी है.
मेरा वो mind में बहुत है.
I mean, you just need to have probably a very vast data set and take their survey on multiple occasions. So you can get not factual results, but at least a very high ratio of a correct answer or a correct or a proper solution. Maybe that's one.
Every person, every answer will be different because every individual have a different thought about their own aspect.
Her point is another thing is like how much like if you know this researcher, like what if he was accurate in his previous research. Like I heard this very not mind blowing, but yeah, I heard this one sentence in a podcast, and this guy says, "Ki all the facts we know right now." Okay, I think I've told her before. All the facts we know right now, like
you've told me, yeah.
Yeah, like there's more than one galaxy, and we are not the only galaxy in this universe, and the universe is vast. So now, like, I don't think अपना maximum audience population में भी, I don't think anybody has seen another galaxy. Like, तूने खुद देखा है अपने आंखों से. हाँ. So now this fact is based on your belief. Suppose NASA ने बोला, NASA is a very established space research institute or program, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So this fact is based on your belief in NASA. So what if NASA is actually lying to you? They are saying, there are multiple galaxies. What if we are the only galaxy, or what if we are the center of the universe? So I mean, it is based on our belief. So I think similarly, like your thing is like.
We can also see that NASA says Earth is oval, but people believe Earth is flat.
तो पुराने टाइम से था ना.
It is also a bias, na. Today, still 20-25% people still believe.
That's why I think people believe because of what I said. I think there are people who still believe the Earth is flat because they are like, what if NASA is bullshitting us?
Exactly.
Everybody is bullshitting us. What if it is actually like maybe unless and until you don't see it with your own eye, like ये पूरे flat Earth उसको लेके जाओ space में और उनको दिखाओ कि देख round है, So that is when, that is the only way you have this community will be like, okay, fine, we believe you. Okay, we are done with the argument. So unless you do that, I think there is no other viable option to, how to get people to, go.
I don't know. For some reason, I feel many flat earthers would be like, like, no karne ka believe aise hi.
Like,
Like for fucking with the diehard fans of flat earths.
Like we want to be so dumb that it offends you.
Yeah.
Possible.
हाँ exactly. मेरे को believe करना है तेरा क्या जा रहा है?
I have the right to
NASA ने
believe.
air enthusiast too? क्या proof दो?
Like 10 million का budget थू.
मेरे को दे देते.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know, like वो NASA का I don't know, like there could be some kind of tangible evidence they must be giving. Maybe like you can't say the same with psychologists because people can change their perspective in a second.
NASA exactly. They have live page, live YouTube channel where they show the live footage of the Earth.
अरे Earth का ठीक है मैं he's talking about universes and all.
अच्छा universe.
हाँ तो like कुछ तो tangible evidence देते रहेंगे ना शायद वो लोग. So like since it's tangible, you're still like चल ठीक है पूरा भी partial tangible कुछ तो देते रहेंगे वो लोग. In psychology, it's very difficult to give a proper conclusion to anything.
Yeah, because your beliefs change, your personality can change. Like you have some very big event in your life, and your just personality changes completely.
Yeah, so exactly. Not every research is like that Harvard wala 80 years wala source of happiness. Like that I would believe more because it's taken a lot of years and a lot of people and a lot of efforts and constant tracking. So they have changed their personalities pura end tak, and then they have come to this conclusion.
Yeah,
like I would believe that. Like if you're taking a survey of like let's say 5,000 people, and then you are only documenting a certain aspect of their life in a certain time frame.
In a certain environment, certain culture.
In a certain environment, certain mood, like humans are very unpredictable in their own way. So
true.
मेरे को वो बहुत खटकता है. Sometimes when like when psychologists are talking about research, and it's not their fault.
Yeah,
it's not their fault.
They can't give.
It's just how we are. Yeah. So what do you all think? Like biased हो सकता है कि नहीं हो सकता?
It can be, yeah.
It can be biased, na?
Because you can never have enough data unless you survey every single person or not.
Like बहुत variable रहता है ना उसके लिए. Like proper.
For example, I as a researcher, okay, I found something new. Okay, that changed my whole perspective of thinking about something. Okay, इतना समझा. So when I'm saying कि I'm trying to change your perspective also. And you can think that I am only saying is biased. Okay, I'm not.
No, but if you found a tangible proof, then it's a fact. It doesn't become biased. Like suppose if I found a cure for cancer and it is working, and I tell you how ऐसे cancer cure होता है.
So listen to na, like I didn't found a tangible proof yet, na. Psychologically I've founded a concept, and it changed my whole perspective of thinking about things around me. Then it will bias for others, na.
Biased.
It only changed my perspective. I wanted to change your perspective without giving any proof to you. You will think that I am only saying it biased. Okay.
Take example there. What kind of intangible thing you are talking about?
For example, ठीक है. There is second life after death.
Yeah. अच्छा ठीक है.
There is second life after death.
अच्छा.
Yeah. So yeah, that I can say ना example.
तो वो सुन के हाँ ठीक है तो like in theory तेरे को लगा कि ये है exist करता है and you are trying to change my mind about it ऐसा.
Yeah.
हाँ तो वो biased आता है but.
No, at the end, it's like what helps you, na?
That is superstition or something. Like बहुत open to interpretation है, बहुत abstract topic है जैसे manifestation हो गया.
Like even manifestation का suppose like through like a survey or through research they come up with a way to manifest better. So you can try to implement it in your life. If it works for you, it works. If it doesn't work, okay, fine. Like maybe it did not work for you. Maybe it worked for a certain set of people. So maybe
if it doesn't work, don't demotivate yourself. That's also a point.
ourselves also probably don't demotivate the research. Maybe it works for some other people. You know, you may not like fit the factors what they took in the research. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Maybe you didn't put enough efforts to reach that point.
Maybe like if you're going ahead with the mentality मेरे को ये research disprove करनेगा, so obviously you won't take the efforts to go that way.
Very true. And researchers का क्या रहता है? It's always like coming one step closer to the actual truth.
Yeah.
Because it takes time. It takes a lot of iterations. Like एक researcher दूसरे researcher का देखता है हाँ ठीक है I can improve upon it.
Yeah.
And then they research their own and discover something else. Maybe discover something even better or something else altogether.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Achha. So today here with end with our topic about manifestation. If you guys have any your own experience or your own suggestion, write in the comment section below.
Yeah, have you manifested anything?
Or have you any your own personal manifestation you want to share with us? Can type in below comments below. And thank you for listening to our podcast. Bye bye. We'll see you in next podcast.
Which will be hopefully soon and not again after 3 to 4 months or more.